see he can have some more speed. He had it, but now it's trending the wrong way down the backstretch.
Yeah, Biffle right now tracking in the red. Chase Elliott actually won the pole here in May.
Look at the speed coming back, though. Let's see if he can get through 3 and 4 well. This is all about how much the car is bound up. If the car is aerodynamically where it wants to be, spoiler out of the air. The car scrubs way more speed in the corner, of course, than it does on the straight.
He was trying to come back, but then pretty much leveled out about 9/1000ths of a second as he will cross the finish line, and Biffle is second quickest of the 8 that have been on the track. Flashback for Matt Kenseth. It was back in 2012 here at Talladega. He's out front. And the big one happens behind him.
Stewart's car upside down, came back on its wheels, though, fortunately.
And he celebrates in victory lane. Everyone's goal entering tomorrow's race to get to victory lane at Talladega Superspeedway. Kenseth right now tracking in the red. Does the wind changing, going down a little bit now as the progress later into this session? Does the wind changing help these guys? Not as strong going down the backstretch anymore.
Well, I think I don't know that it's going to change enough from the first car to the last car to make that big of a difference. If you had gusty situations where the wind could have these large gusts, I think it would matter, but I don't think we have those conditions today.
Kenseth looking good. He's in the green. Can he hang on to it? That's the question. He does. Matt Kenseth goes to the top of the chart, 49.56. And you heard wow. Now Brad Keselowski. So Keselowski, one of the drivers that's below the cut line, 7 points down. Fighting to advance into the round of 8. He'll have to make something happen at Talladega tomorrow. What will he do in this qualifying session? Right now, tracking in the green.
He's proven he's done it before, though, has come in here in a must-win situation and won that race. So this is a track that he knows he can perform at.
A lot of people closing in, or I shouldn't say a lot, but people closing in on the 49.32 that we saw out of Reed Sorensen in that first round that we thought was unattainable by anyone else. But now, getting a little bit closer to it. As we see right now, Keselowski's going to get closer to it as well.
Yeah, he ran a 66 in the first session.
And to the top of the charts goes Brad Keselowski.
At a 52. So you ask if drivers can make a difference. Well, the car obviously makes the biggest difference. But one thing a driver has to do here is you push the brakes back, meaning there's no brake pad touching the rotor. So to get the car slowed down from one section to the other, you don't want to use the brakes, because once you use the brakes, now you have that friction for the next round. So here's Brad Keselowski swerving back and forth to get his car slowed down before he comes on the pit road. This is completely different than we see a post-race penalty for a team swerving back and forth trying to get the skew back in the car. This is all about the brakes and him needing to come on pit road at a slow speed carefully and not have to use those brakes.
Already thinking about the next round as he's coming off the track for the first round. As Mark Truex Jr. currently tracking in the green. We may have someone dip below the 49.50 mark here, other than Reed Sorensen.
This speed of the 78 car has really just been remarkable all year. Every different type of racetrack. You know, it started maybe with the 1.5-mile tracks, but now, Jeff, they've found the confidence, found the magic to bring that speed to other types of racetracks.
Yeah, it's amazing what they've done. And right there, P1 at a 5.08.
And so closing in on the 49.40s. The question now is, can he do it? Reed Sorensen coming out of turn number 4, building up the momentum as he's about to take the green. He was the fastest in round 1. Everyone was shocked by the time that he posted. Can he back it up in round 2? He'll have to do it if he wants to knock Truex Jr. off the top of the chart. 49.50 is what Truex Jr. was able to run, and early in this run, it doesn't look good for Reed Sorensen. What did he do in the first round that he's not able to do now?
Well, the big difference is the car had to sit. You know, we heard that this car was in full qualifying trim. So the big advantage of the lightweight oils, the lightweight grease in the hubs, the lightweight grease in the gear, when things are cool, that is a major advantage. But now the second time around, there isn't as big of an advantage. These other cars have temperature in all of those components, and I think that's what you're seeing here. He's going to run much, much slower.
Through the tri-oval and back to the checkered flag for Reed Sorensen. More than likely, Reed will end up starting 12th. 50.855, Reed Sorensen will start tomorrow's race in the 12th position, but it's